Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my Reforged Eden 2 playthrough. And I'm on a lava planet that is cold. Okay, I was floating for a bit because my ship was settling. It was like, that's weird. Like, I feel like I'm ice skating. Alright, good. And I'll probably go ahead and turn you off for a bit so we can save some fuel. Let's go ahead and kill the thrusters. Why did that happen? Weird. I turned the turrets on and the drills fired off. Kind of odd. I just realized they had the moving parts sticker on the side. That is cool. Alright. Let me go ahead and grab some more food, right? I've been kind of bumming around the two Tesh systems relatively close to the starting systems, and I have yet to find anything Tesh. I'm like 6, 7 planets so far. But I'm going to have to head back to base soon because we're getting really full on stuff, right? I mean, the fridge is good, mind you. Crafting is over halfway full, but like my harvest box is like at 90%. And then dump is like a quarter, but the ship is getting very sluggish. So it can hold more than the thrusters can easily move right now, I think. Which I guess I could go all in on, upgrading thrusters. But I've been thinking it's about time to bring in a larger ship. And my God, it is dark in here. Here we go, night vision. And so I found one in the workshop that was for, well, Reforged Eden 1, but it's a bit of time in creative updating it, tweaking a few things to I like it. Ooh, hello. I like these crystals. Hey, it's free gold ore. I mean, come on here. Here, let's go that. Go ahead and hook up to the dump box. Because gold ore will build up and wait relatively quickly. So, yeah, this is a lava tubes POI. I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to survey this planet real quick and, take off because, I don't have like heat protection or anything. And then I noticed the outside temperature. It's like below 0. Do I have? Okay, I don't have my drill on me. Okay, it's just colored yellow. Okay. Yeah, if you're in a dark area, always use your shotgun. I think pretty much every shotgun has a flashlight built in underneath. Okay, I can't collect those with the drone anyway. Can I collect you with the drone? No. There's a decent little pocket of gold over here, though. Oh, yeah. Is it worth coming over here for? Probably at this point. I'm going to need a lot of gold here in the future, so the ship I want to bring is a Core 9. So, yeah. Oh, wrong button. Go here. Where did I leave my drills? In gear? Yes, it's in gear. I have no drill charges. Filler. You know what, in here? Nope, not working, huh? Cannot drill this. Okay. This is technically a POI is what the problem is, right? Didn't mind those. Nope. Just phases right through. Yeah, see, it's not showing anything on the bottom right of the screen whenever I look at those. So if it was something mineable, it would probably show something. Should I go into fine mode? That is, yeah, no. Not what I want to have happen there. It is way too slow. Since I don't have any drill charges right now. Well, I can make some. It's not the end of the world to make any. Actually, let's go ahead and go to here. We'll do this. That is a deconstructor because I actually meant to go to crafting. There we go. This will be our advanced. Do have 2 multi-charges in there, but want drill charges instead, right? If I can find them in the list here. Oh, I never unlocked the drill because I've had one. All right, let's try that again now. You can say they should be like right next to the multi-charges. And they just use fuel cells, which I've got a lot of fuel cells now. After that abandoned escape rocket, yeah, we got a good amount of fuel cells. I think I pulled just under 1,000 out of that one PY by itself. Then promptly shoved them in my fuel tank because, you know, free fuel. And worst case scenario, I can always just pull them out. I do need to go ice mining again, but I need to like work on my my backlog of like stone is a big part of it, I think. Right, if we look at harvest, right, I got a bunch of crushed stone in here. And each one of these is 8,000, right? So, yeah. It's quite a bit. Of course, I've also got like 12,000 salt, got 3,700 sulfur. There we go. I'll also go ahead and reload. Yeah, lava tubes are generally pretty safe POIs as well. See, on the dump box, we've now gotten 165 gold ore. That is 33 gold ingots. So, I mean, not the end of the world. But, you know, not a huge amount. All right, well, I just hit up 3 more lava tubes that were pretty close together. And really close together. Surrounded by plumes, too. And I sent a drone inside of a plume, and there's nothing inside. All right. The other thing I want to check on is vents, right? So there's a vent and a heat signature over this way. So let's go ahead over here. But I completely forgot that in Reforged Eden 2, gold follows the 5 to 10 rule, just like every other ingot, pretty much, right? Oh, you can actually make tungsten in an advanced. Nice. I was thinking it was furnace only for some reason. That's why I haven't been processing all my tungsten ore, which is actually in my harvest box. Let's go ahead and go here. Yeah, I've got like 7,000 tungsten ore now. Found one planetary deposit, and then I found an asteroid. And I figured, you know, that'll probably be good for a while, right? That should be enough. Okay, the one vent is there, but the other one is right here. So we're going to go to this one. All right. Stop. I think vents are the fun ones that have an overseer inside. They also have loot boxes, so... Right. Thrusters off. Those are Neo rocks, right? Yeah. So we got Surface Neo on this planet. Oh, it's hot as hell. We're on the daytime side of the planet now. This just drops straight into lava. Yeah, see, look at this. What I can do, let me get my multi-tool back in my hotbar. Oh, it's got a freaking core on it. That's annoying. Because I can't interact with this with a drone, right? And... Hello? Hey, that works. I'll be able to get back out. But an issue is, currently... Pretty damn hot out there. It's 233 degrees. All right, I think we're good. I do have an enviro suit, so I just don't like using it. But it's good to 1035 degrees and 12 rads. But for super hostile environments, this is the way to go. But it's slow and heavy and kind of annoying. All right, so let's go ahead and back to our dump box. We've got another drill, more gold, sulfur, and some sathium. Okay, so yeah, vents are worth checking out. Now, as bad as the enviro suit is, if this wasn't like a 0.5 G planet, I would not be able to get out of there. This is the G's here anyway. 0.46. Yeah. This is my sprint speed, by the way. Okay. Well, why you didn't deploy on your own, but you do you. There we go. Much better. I can move now. Also, I need oxygen, actually. There we go. So I'm going to hit up some other vents around here because, hey, that was kind of worth the effort. Damn ramp is stuck down now. Okay, stop. You're getting a mind of your own again, shit. I think I need any of the deposits on this planet, really. Promethium, Neo, iron, and magnesium, and that's it. We do get meteorites eventually, but... There's a vent, like, straight ahead of us, though. Somewhere in that mess of... Somewhere that word salad is the word vent. There it is. Alright, so yeah, the vent was exactly the same. So... we get a little bit of stone and sulfur out of those things. But it's... This vent is in a wasteland biome. I not get anything out of breaking these things, though? Okay, not the little ones. Those are like Sethium rocks, I think, right? No, that's gold rocks. Okay. I mean, it's not ideal, but yeah, nothing out of those either. That's a shame. There's a bit of gold down here. I have seen some planets that it was actually listed as a barren planet of all things too, which was really strange. But like one step away from hell, like 400 something degrees during the day and night. But there were these huge fields of gold rocks. And I mean, half hour worth of work got me, I think it was like 12,000 gold ore. Whoops, I just destroyed that pentaxid crystal. But I mean, it was, yeah, it was an insane amount of gold. I really should have at least, you know, screenshotted it. But I'm always looking out for another planet like that one, because that one was amazing. Alright, yeah, I don't see much of a point in doing this right now. But yeah, no, the vent was, it was exactly the same, down to the count on the ore. It's just like, okay, so we have one loot pool out of this. You need a laser drill, go hit up a vent. Or if you're really hard up for gold. But, alright. So, yeah, we got a bunch of sulfur in there. You're working on that. Yeah, moving the tungsten out of here freed up so much space. Alright, miser. Harvest controller. Into crafting. Right? You are still working on gold, okay. And I actually queued up more gold than I had, so it should take care of what I just added. Yeah, I don't see much of a reason to be on this planet anymore. There's no hostiles. Only purple POIs are lava tubes, which aren't bad. They net you a bit of gold, but not huge amounts. Well, that's something new in this sector. We have Trade Federation here. Also, we have a colonist asteroid station, which means I might be able to get a crew member, but probably not. I don't have a bunch of my stuff on me, which is one of the reasons I want to bring in a new ship. I want to bring in something that I can actually use, right? Okay, that's a gas refinery. I don't really care about that. Did I already discovered Trade Federation before? I would have thought I would have gotten... I must have at some point, but yeah, they're quite happy with me. Let's see, if I kill a Xerax, the Trade Federation doesn't really care, but if I kill pirates, the Trade Federation gives me plus 10. So, that's a plus. The standard plus 20. Man, Polaris does not like Rados. Okay, good to know. Plus 5 to Polaris Mega Core. Plus 6 to Abyssal if I kill Epsilon. Another gas refinery, huh? Oh, and there's a Periat around, and a Cavera. I am too heavy to be taking on ships right now, especially a Periat. I do not have the weaponry for that. Cavera, I might be able to, but the thing is it takes me so long to slow down. Last time I tried it, I ended up losing a drill. Because it just, yeah, beat the snot out of me. Because I hit it and I bounced up and I was right in line of both of its artillery cannons. Yeah. Oh, stop doing that. Come on. Just trying to ease in. I don't want to go spiking into the turf again. I've done that before and it's not fun. course, this is still another lower gravity moon. Ash Sentinel rear. Okay, there's Xerax presence on this planet. Okay. Well, there's a drone anyway. I'm not... Xerax tower over that way. Okay. There is an industrial excavator over here, though. A couple of them. 3. Wow. And it is actually kind of cool where we're at, which is nice. Is that a graphite deposit? That is. Hmm. It is currently 9 degrees outside, too. It is downright pleasant. 7.9 rads, though. Little spicy, but radiation is much easier to deal with than heat. Hey. Ooh, graphite, huh? Looking to buy. He will buy work clothing. Okay. 18 at 432. That's kind of not worth the effort. Graphite, stone, and silicon. Okay. And let's run over to this one. Check this one out. There are guys down below, but there's nobody you can interact with, so. Landing pad? Okay. And whoever built this did a really good job. This is awesome looking. All right, come on. Jump jet. There we go. Graphite. Okay. He's going to be doing the same thing. Yeah, you can hop in here, and there's a fridge that you can't raid, and there's a closet you can't touch, and there's some civilians walking around. That's kind of it. I mean, pretty basic little POI. I mean, just look at the size of that thing, though. That is awesome. Miner bot Gamma. That one's different. I'm used to secure bots, not so much the miner bots. Okay, well, there's boxes up here. Which I guess if you're, you know, playing like a pirate playthrough or something. Oh, all the way over there. There he goes. Just a shame I don't get reputation points for my ship downing those if I'm not actually in the pilot seat. When I did some missions for a colony security guy, and he gave me this rifle, the ARS. Ours is a very slow firing weapon, but it is extremely strong, especially with headshots. It's like a 4 times, I think. 4.5 times multiplier on headshot damage. The thing is, that's the rate of fire. You compare that to like the tier 2 sniper. Yeah. By the time you fire 3 shots of that, you could have emptied the clip on the tier 2 sniper. Are you going to be graphite as well? Yes, you're going to be graphite as well. Dang it. Okay. It's a shame. All right. Yep, gotta go. Swinging by this trade station Iota, and I got attacked by some interceptors. And then I look over, and there's a Periat coming to say hello. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. The interceptors are still the ones shooting at me right now. That's fine. But, hey, we killed it. Good. Okay, yeah, that thing's a little on the close side. It was swinging right by that trade station. Thank God I didn't just, hop inside and trust my turrets to take care of everything. Claim titanium asteroid. That could be fun just to mess with the Xerox some more, right? Currently in Xerox territory. Great. We're drone. Oh yeah, that would probably be it over there, right? Xerox comm center, column defense, column defense, column defense, column defense. Wow. Yeah. Oh, and then we've got a bunch of Trade Federation stuff over here. Another tungsten deposit. We're good for now on tungsten. Thank you. Right. Not really seeing anything extremely interesting on this planet, unfortunately. Well, there's a drone base up ahead, but we're going to leave the atmosphere at an angle. Hopefully we come out far away from that Periat. I think it's time to head to a new system, though. I've explored pretty much everything here, and it's just not been all that great, really. Well, I found a new system. This is a rogue system here. Balu Delta, right? There is Class 1 mining site, okay. Class 3 hack site, nice. Okay, we did one of those last episode. UCH research vessel. Alien asteroid field. And then way out here we have a gas giant with some moons, right? So what do we got? We got a varnished barren, methane, ice, volcanic, and ice. Okay. 32.5 AUs out. That is way the hell out there. Oh, wait, we got a plasma planet. Okay. 2.85 Gs. Yeah, we're not going to get down there. And 2 barren moons around it. And you are what? That's the mining site. Okay. We've also got a poor quality asteroid field. This one is actually kind of tempting, though. You can find some really good stuff there. We're going to go to Gorapi Psi first. Do that. We're going to hit up the UCH afterwards. We're going to turn in all the stuff we get. And it gives us quite a bit of money, some unlock points. And we should be able to buy at least one schematic. What do we have for asteroids in this sector? Iron and silicon. Okay. Alright, there's the ancient repository. I need... Like, in this case, it would be great to have a small runabout ship. Like a Sprite or something about that size, but... Yeah. Alright, so... Go ahead and retrieve data. Automated industrial mining rig. Interesting, okay. And thank you. Alright, and... What else did we get? Another blank schematic, okay. We got 2 nav datas, we got 16 encrypted, and 4 flawed. So that's 36 points. Alright. Not the greatest, but we did get, 2 nav data, which is nice, and we got 2 schematics. So let me go to my trading box, right? There's 10, 55, 93 points. Dang. I'm 7 points short of being able to get two random schematics from the UCH. Speaking of which, we're going to head over there now to Ugor. All right, and how far out are you? 11.4 kilometers out. Come on, guys. Set the warp signal a little bit closer, would you? I don't think they're interested in any of the rest of the stuff. Maybe that, but I'm going to hold on to that for the bar guys. Yeah, my trade box is kind of light, but I've got a lot more stuff back at base. That's definitely a reason to upgrade, though, is I can have a bigger trading box. Because some of the stuff weighs a decent amount, like the, oh, what are the worker packages or whatever they are? They're in my dump box. Worker crew shipments. Yeah, these are 40,000 liters each. No way in hell you're putting that into a regular cargo box, right? So it's like, I need something bigger, especially for things like that. Oh, we're only 4 kilometers out. That actually did not take very long. Good. This is a new UCH research vessel, though, so I will be able to do a little bit of looting when we get there. I'll be able to go grab the crops. I'll be able to get the ice and the sprouts. Be able to grab some free loot from the quartermaster in the hangar bay. All right. Now within range. Go ahead and stock up on pentaxid. And Kertud. The easiest way to make sure you get in there, right? Just headbutt right into the ship. Hey, I'll take your bottle of water. Thank you. Oh, sweet. 10,000 credits. Nice. I want to trade. I want to sell off this MX4, right? 95,000 credits. Honestly, not terrible. Kinda want to sell this off, actually. The automated industrial mining rig. This thing, right? It's 345,000 credits. I'm not going to use it. And also there is a quest later on where we can actually get that. I mean, I could actually start that right now, right? It's a UCH. No, it's not that. Expeditions, maybe? Nope. The Forge. Yes, this one. 3 million credits in bank account, neutral reputation with Polaris. And yeah. The net result of that is at the end of it, you get the opportunity to grab one of those automated industrial mining rigs, which A, requires special fuel, and B, actually works slower than a tier 3 auto miner. Their bonus is they run for longer on a full load of fuel, which is fine if you're on a server. Single player, where you're just using a tent to skip time or whatever, then it doesn't make much of a difference at all. And honestly, I usually just go out and get resources by hand anyway, because auto miners are great if you just set them down and then come back in a couple weeks. Well, maybe not that long, you know. Come back like 24 hours or something like that on a server. They're great for that. But single player, not so much, really. I mean, unless I find a planet that's got like 10 different types of ores on it, in which case, yeah, maybe. All right, let's go talk to the captain. I went to the wrong elevator. Need to go to elevators the other side of the ship, and probably a little quicker just to fly over. And bridge. Yes, thank you. Got any missions? Certain feelings towards Xerox for what they did to our fleet. I'm going to consider this an official mission, but if you eliminate some of their troops as revenge, I could make it worth your time. Hope we're delivering a little bit of payback? Yes. Kill 50 Xerox troops and 5 commanders. Okay, I can work with this, right? And it's a mission that I can, you know, put on hold and come back to later as well, so it's not like I have to do that right now. All right, let's go here first because I'm curious about the schematic. Oh no, I gotta do this first. So we ended up with 3 nav data. 7 light year range. Nice. Let's see. Data chips. Pristine, 1. Flawed, we had like, what, 9, right? And then it was like 38 of the little ones. We have 93 terabytes of data now. And now I can spend research points. And for 50 points, I can get encrypted schematic. And now we can go here and decode both of those. Ice mining drills and large Vulcan turret. Okay. Ice mining drills. Yes, please. I want those. And then large Vulcan was... the UCH? That is. Okay. Yep. So we learned a couple more things. It's not what I wanted, but, you know, it's fine. Right? And we're now up to 6 million credits. So I can go buy the Thor now, right? If I want to. Do I want to? Maybe. How much is it? All right. The LX2 prototype light railgun. He wants only 1.89 million for it. That is actually kind of tempting. That's the cheapest I've seen it for so far. There we go. Too late now. Already bought it. Okay. Moving out. We'll go here. UCH technology. And we've unlocked the crafting recipe for it. Hello, guy. You. Anything to trade? This guy buys and sells system probes. If I'm going to do that mission, I'm going to need a good amount of them. So buying them from him, probably not a bad idea. Especially the bottom tier ones are pretty cheap. I'm not going to do that mission yet, right? Right. Now, what does it take to make the LX2, right? I can actually make one. Wow, really? I can actually make one. It's all the railguns I deconstructed from the Caveras I was killing. The ship I'm bringing in doesn't have a Thor to start with. However, it does have room for the Thor. Do I want to go? Yeah, let's go ahead and at least poke our head into this alien asteroid field. I mean, odds are I'm not going to get slaughtered as soon as I get in there. Usually the warp-in zones are fairly safe. It's whenever you stick around for too long that you have issues. Usually. Look, Sescosium asteroid. And a Prometheum one. That one's only 3 kilometers away. A Restrum would have been much better, I think, rather than Sescosium. An asteroid field all the way out here. And then asteroid field, right. Let's go towards the Sescosium one a bit. The other asteroid field is over next to the matter converter in the center of this place, which we are not going to tangle with this ship at all, no. Hey, we discovered the matter converter. That's fine. Doesn't look like there's any other asteroids in the nearest asteroid field, so we're going to head out to the further one. But I'm going to be constantly pinging as we head out here because there's a matter converter. There's guaranteed at least an infector. And that thing will just ruin me if it gets within, you know, 1.5 kilometers. I've got a lot of material on here. I do not want to lose. Come on, scanner. Work faster. Ooh, a Restrum. Where? Where is the Restrum asteroid? So that's Cosium. Okay, stop. I'm going to stop right now. Okay, it's not by the matter converter at least, right? Oh, it kind of is. Dang. Alright, well, we're just going to keep going then. Not a chance to... Okay, there's an infector and a platinum. Okay, where is the infector at? Right? There's a devastator. Yeah, we're leaving. I'm not hanging out with here. I'm going to take my toys and go home. We're going to go to Seta Mammoth. That is a neutron star, and neutrons are fun. I like neutrons. What do we got? We have an exploration field. Explorer tiers. Oh, that's the one with the crashed freighter in it. Ooh, that'll be good. That is a star, so we can't go there. We have 3 moons in the system we can check out, and a trade station, right? Nascent, Jungle Moon, Moon Desert Canyon. That one's a different one. Polaris Trade Hub, okay. Exploration Tier 3. Let's check out, I want to go check out that. Come on, click over. Morad Moon 2, right? Oh. It's kind of nice how the planet is big enough we can see it without a problem, right? It is Pentaxid asteroid. We got some Xerax presence in orbit. We've got a Polaris presence in orbit. Angel Space Wreck, Iron, and Neo. Got some titanium. Okay, so that Polaris thing is moving. So it's not a trade thing, it's a ship. And we got a bunch. And there's a Trade Federation, okay. Got a bunch of Xerax in orbit around here. Ah, it's a Kellen, okay. Stable promethium tanks. Yeah, maybe later. Right. Check out the moon here, right? I am curious about this whole desert canyon planet. It's pretty enough. I might actually make this our new home. That's one thing, is I'm going to be spending a good amount of time at the base. I'm going to want something with a good view. And without really crappy weather all the time. Look at the size of this body of water here. And that's promising already because hydrogen collectors, oxygen, water, all that fun stuff. We can get all that set up, especially if I get an industrial water extractor in the future. I've never actually messed with that one. I'm not sure how good it is. I'm actually going to come to a stop before I hit atmosphere. There we go. I didn't even check the gravity on this planet. I should do that. Well, it's a moon anyway, so. Alright, Xerox territory. They claimed the good stuff, didn't they? Okay, I'm not seeing... There's a drone base nearby, right? Oh, it's like literally right there. Now they're showing up. What are we shooting at? Oh, hover drone like 800 meters away. My missiles have 800 meters of range in an atmosphere. I was not expecting that. Okay, so we did detect some polaris there over here. Okay. Caragard Gamma, Caragard Beta, all that fun stuff. So if we do take over this planet, we're going to need to take out those POIs, the Xerox POIs, because otherwise we got to worry about base attacks, and I don't want to do that. It's really strange. There's like 3 Polaris Secure Guards and nothing else. That is odd. Generation might have failed because of where it tried to generate in the canyons like this. I imagine you can't have floating POIs, right? Oh no, wait, there's stuff down there. It's just not pinging on my scanner. There's an arcology, okay. And it's still not showing up. Okay, well, we have a spaceport. I'm not sure what that is. That looks like a mining operation. We have an arcology. That looks like a distribution center, right? Here, let's just actually directly look at these. And no, still refusing to be identified. We have oxygen on this planet. Something else I should have checked before I come down here. Oh, I fell over. Yeah, that really looks like a distribution center. For whatever reason, yeah, it's just refusing to be identified. Yeah, that's definitely a spaceport there. Okay, no radiation on this planet either. Moon, whatever it is, right? Hey, there we go. Finally got close enough. Okay, so this guy here is going to want some stuff, right? This guy, whoop, right here. Flight mechanic. Need anything? Standard shield generator. Whoop. Okay, let me go to here then. You're still crafting that. Okay, you know what? Stop that for now. And I want one of these. And we'll go back to here. Oh, there it goes. Oh, we actually had some extra gold left over, huh? Oh, wow. Quite a bit. And, okay, before I forget, again, that away. Go to gear and put that in there. And you. 20,000 credits and 300 reputation. Nice. And now we can buy and sell CB or SV parts, which some of it sells pretty decently. But that's, you know, for in the future. What's our Polaris reputation at now? 21,105 out of 24,000. At 24,000, we become honored. I just thought of something. I should check what music is on this planet. Okay, I mean, not bad. I like it. Yeah, this is Kierkegaard Gamma. Oh, it's got carbon rocks on the surface. There's the excavator. Or excavation site or mining site or whatever the hell it's called. Is that a Promethium rock? That is, Promethium crystal. Mining operation. What do you mine here? Please, for the love of God, be titanium. Hematite. It's iron. Iron, crushed stone, cobalt. Yeah. Dang. Titanium mining operations, which seem to be incredibly rare. Come across one. Versus like probably 40 of these so far. Titanium mining operations will sell raw diamonds in reasonable quantities. So having one of those on a relatively peaceful planet like this would not be a very bad thing at all. Alright, let's go over and poke this giant POI here, right? Yeah, that's definitely an arcology there. Apparently I have to get within, like, touching distance. Or it'll detect. Yep, vehicle station. It did mention POI detection limited on this moon, which is probably why we didn't see that drone base until I was like 500 meters away from it. It didn't seem to render in very quickly, though, either, which is troubling, right? Quit getting stuck. Alright, and have a couple of veggie subs. We'll put that away. That can all go away as well. Okay, so we have identified the Polaris structures on this planet. That really is the Xerox hover drone, like right there. It is. Relatively small planet as well. Moon, whatever it is, right? 0.61 Gs. Okay, that's good. You know, honestly, I'm liking this planet. What is our 10% oxygen content? Okay, I mean, that's not bad. Oh, he actually opened fire on me first. Okay, he's dead now. Like hover drone. What is this? Trade Federation or something? I mean, it's not opening fire on me. Okay, thank you. Oh, it's colonist. Okay. Yeah, I basically have to touch them in order to detect. This isn't a colony? This is, yeah. All right, what do you guys want? Sure does. 42 solar cells. Do I have that with me currently? I have 30 on me. I have more back at base. So, yeah, we can get one done. All right, and isn't there another guy in this style? I think he's straight across, right? Yeah, we've got Trader Ground Crew, who will buy and sell different components. Trader Security Chief. He buys and sells weaponry and stuff like that. But this is the guy that he'll have some quests that are looking for work. 10 laser upgrade kits. That's an expensive one. But when you do 2 of his missions, you get this gun. And I think there's actually a med trader as well somewhere in this one. This is like the good colony. This has got all the bells and whistles, I think, right? This is all just housing, so. Yeah, here we go. There's a food trader here who will buy copies for, or he sells copies for 177. The other guy was only buying them for 131, which is not great. He will buy raw fish, though, for 24. But with me. Dang. You can buy raw fish from Talon for pretty cheap, so. Alright, and we got the core room. More bedrooms. Let's see. Get stuck on that all the time. Right, so this is the one we haven't checked out yet then. Bedrooms, we've got medical suite, but no trader in here. Okay. Yeah, I get in trouble for those 2, don't I? Then we got bathrooms, which, yeah. I am actually allowed to use the bathrooms here. Amazing. Alright, so no med trader, but everything else. The Xerox drone that way. What is that? Small workshop. I doubt there's anything of interest here. I mean, there's these things, but yeah. Oh, well. Okay, the drone's dead. I can hear my ship firing at it. It's like, yeah, no, we're fine. Okay. There's a lot of Xerox activity in orbit, too, which could be good for a bit, actually. I think I might settle down here. There's a good amount of magnesium. It's all small deposits, though, but it'll give me a head start on missile production in case I want to bring in the Asteria again. Oh, hey, you. You need to not exist. Also, that is a wrecked something or other. Like transport front, is that what this is called? Crashed transport front. Yeah. So close. Okay, we have overseers. A lot of them. Hi. Okay. So that's just decorative doodad. And yeah. Kind of about it, right? Something just collapsed on top. Oh, that was fun. Alright, managed to grab a bit of it. Yeah, I figured it was going to do that. I didn't think it would blow up that badly, but yeah, I figured it was going to just ruin itself. Go ahead and check this drone while we're here, too. Yeah, pretty basic. Okay. Hey, look. Aluminum bearing rocks. Interesting. I can see running around on the Miser actually being fairly profitable on this planet. There's all sorts of stuff here on the ground. Okay, we got a lot of drones to take care of still. I mean, there is a drone base literally like 700 meters that way, so... Let's go down here. Oh. Okay, we'll finish killing that drone first. Okay, there we go, he's dead. Relatively flat area to settle, you know, the ship down on. And we'll just slam into the turf here. Alright, and let's go here. I've had this thing in my library for 4 episodes now. Inti's Balrog. I made it because it was relatively cheap, right? Then I read the workshop page. This thing is meant to take on the thing. Sector command from the inside out. Oh my god. That is a very, very zippy little beast. Oh, that is very fast. I like it. Okay, we have an armor locker up top. We've got docking pad there. O2 station. Ammunition controller with 13,000. We got a fridge. Got a trauma station. Got a bone chamber. And this thing comes with 2 railguns. Or 2 medium cannons. And 2 flamethrower cannons. What's the DPS on the flamethrower cannon, really? 40,000. Only 5,000 shield damage. But 40,000 damage per minute. Minus 75% versus non-combustible blocks. We've also got these guys. And these do have shield penetration. So, okay, use the 228 rounds. Okay. Me. Turn those off so that way your fuel will last longer. Let me go here to there. You're still crafting freaking tungsten. So it was 228 for the cannons, right? Great. 228 autocannon rounds. Okay. These. What do you use for ammo, though? Right? There it is, napalm. I need bioethanol and hydrogen. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Alright, well I managed to get some stuff together. Oh, that's right, turn my thrusters off to save power. Which actually it helped quite a bit. Beep. Come on. Reload faster, dang it. Oh, wow. I'm in the range of everything. I don't like it. Alright then. And flamethrowers take forever to reload. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Oh god. I just set the water on fire. Okay. Hi, don't mind me. Oh, hi. I did not mean to be that high off the ground. Thank you. Okay, that was kind of satisfying. Come on, reload. Reload faster. Okay, now I gotta get the hell out of here. I managed to kill one drone. Ooh. Yep. Yeah, no, if I'm going to attack those, I need something with turrets on it that can take out drones. Or just lure the drones over to my CV. I saw the cannon turrets, I'm like, oh, that's nice, and it's auto cannon turrets, which is just a heavier machine gun. So I was hoping for the explodey, which it does have shield pin at least, so that's a plus. But I was, yeah, seriously hoping for the exploding ones. This will be good, though, especially since I was reading up on the official Discord for Empyrion. There's a big Reforged Eden 2 section in there. And, this stupid thing, like, the door opens, but the hatch never, or the ramp never comes down. Signal logic. Okay. Ramp, how about hangar shutter door? OP hangar, it's not inverted, okay. Is that the issue? Is that... Well, no, it should be following it just fine, but it's not. But, okay, so what I was talking about. The Tesh POIs are pretty much all ground-based at this point. I don't know if there's any plans for surface ones. Or, not surface, space ones. Okay, come on. But they're all good size and meant for things like this to go through. So this should be good for that. Just attacking POIs out and about, probably not, right? But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. This turned out to be a lot longer than I thought it was, and I have no idea how that happened, but it did. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one. The sign signing out. Have fun.